Hey, there we go. That should be working. It forgot what microphone looked like. Had to go remap the microphone. Sorry about that, everybody. Zero sound. Yeah. Yeah, occasionally, I don't know why that is, but I'll load up my studio and it'll just drop the microphone and I'll have to start over and reset the microphone. So sorry about that, y'all. All right, everybody, welcome. Week 36 in the rise of Obticeo. Let's take a look at this account, see what we've got going on so far. This 36 weeks in, we're at 2.82 million galactic power already, almost 3 million. It is crazy how fast you build galactic power out of this hyperdrive bundle. So I look back at the Loquitur account, and I think it was a year and a half old, and I was around 3 million. And this is, 9 months old, and we're already pushing 3 million. So, yeah, it's really surprising. The hyperdrive bundle really does crazy things to your GP. We are focusing a lot of fleets early on, so that's another reason why the galactic power is going up. Fleets, of course, are double dipping. You get galactic power for the characters and also for the ships, so it builds your galactic power quite quickly. We're 13 relics in, 17 zetas. We've got Omicrons on Qui-Gon Jinn, Iden, and Wampa that we like. The one on Akbar we've been a little disappointed with, but okay. We tried it. Tried to make use of it, and it's just kind of mediocre for Grand Arena. In Squad Arenas, Shock T clones are getting us the top 100. Malevolence is still... Oh, that's got to change. That's not Malevolence anymore. Oh, yeah. Wrong account. Yes, it's still Malevolence. I was thinking of the Loquitur account there for a second, getting confused between my two accounts. Malevolence is getting top 5. And we've got the project set for Mon Mothma for week 38. It's going to be close, but I think I might actually get her relic next week. Week 37. Might do it. It's going to be close. We'll leave the target at 38 because we've got all of these furnaces to build, but maybe we'll get it next week. Energy plan for next week, still the same kind of stuff that we've been working on. We've got the Hound's Tooth, Radis that we're working on, Admiral Radis, Bosk, Xanadu Blood, IG-2000. Again, we need the bounty hunter ships to make sure that we can get Han's Millennium Falcon. We're going to need that coming out of this profundity journey. In fleet, we're farming the Outrider, Rebel Y-Wing, Biston's U-Wing. I'm farming either the Outrider or the Rebel Y-Wing twice, but whichever one is behind is the one I'm farming twice. So I'm not farming both of them twice. I'm just doing the reset on one or the other, whichever one's lagging behind. That'll probably set the timeline on when we can qualify for the event. Cantina, we're working on L337 signal data and mods, speed and defense mostly. The refresh strategy stays the same. We've cut down one mods refresh and one fleet refresh, and then we're managing the Cantina refreshes in order to generate extra crystals every week, make sure that we can continue to purchase for Relic 8 and Relic 9 materials for the profundity journey. Shop plan is the same. We're looking for Biston wherever we can find him. I think we're done with Biston now, though, so we'll be done buying Biston, the character. We'll just go back to feeding the shard shop. In the guild store, Carbante's gear. I think I've picked up all the Ewoks that I can pick up out of the guild store. I'll have to check that, but I think the Ewoks may be enough for now out of the guild store. Squad, Prestige, Galactic War Store, feeding the shard shop. In fleet, we're doing everything that we need for the Rebel journey, Biston's Y-Wing mainly. Also looking for Rex's ship where we can find it, Vader's ship. We haven't been in a hurry on Vader's ship, so we're picking that up where we can. In the guild event store, we are trying to pick up Biston's U-Wing with some guild event currency, just to keep that ship caught up. In the shard shop, we're working on the Gear 13 stuff with the purples and golds. Also, trying to make sure that we can pick up the Mark IV comlinks and the Mark VIII binocular components whenever they show up. So keeping the stress on the shard shop, getting as much stuff through there as I can. So far with the crystal management, even with this last week of GAC being on hold, we've still managed to save up our crystals. It's been okay. It hasn't been too much of an issue. I did try cutting back on mods. So my thought was, if I'm doing less mod refreshes, maybe if I work the gray mods, do less mod farming, do a little bit more of the first 2 levels of slicing, that would work out maybe in a different way for efficiency. So I tried that a little bit, and so far it's really not great. You do get gray mods with 5 speeds and decent stats, but let's say out of a week's worth of collecting, there's probably 12 mods that I develop with 5 speed that are worth slicing. And when you slice all 12 of those mods to green, 2 or 3 of them work out, you want to slice them again, and it just consumes more slicing materials than you can farm to keep up. So then the next week I went back, I farmed up all my slicing materials again, got that reset. But by the time I got back to my bank on slicing materials, I'd farmed almost no mods for the whole week. So I really don't like that strategy. I really think I'm better off farming more mods, continuing to sell off the left side gray mods. That has been very efficient for me. And I don't think I'll take a look at these gray mod, the gray mod situation again until they do whatever mod shape rebalancing they're planning to do. And then maybe we'll take another look at it. But I'm going to go back to selling off the gray mods on the right side for the most part. Okay, so that gives kind of a summary of where we're at with the account starting out. So that's the starting point for this week. Come over here and talk to you guys in chat for a second before I start launching into the upgrades. Heretic says, looking forward to unlocking Executor in a couple days. Yeah, what's that, like 3 days out, huh? Nice. How says, awesome to catch a late night stream. Lemon said, did you already explain the title or is that still coming? I'm curious as to what it means. If it's guild tickets, I'm struggling with that too. No, I don't struggle with guild tickets. I mean, honestly, if you're doing if you collect your free energy for the day and you do 3 regular energy refreshes, just spending your free energy for the day and 3 regular energy refreshes, you're always at 600. Should never have a problem getting tickets. Unless you miss your free energy. No, the title is just about we need to go back, take a look at our clone team. Put some Zetas on the Shock T, see if we're going to put Zetas anywhere else. So I'm going to make a commitment to my Shock T team. I try to get them moving again a little bit, make that team a little bit better. So, yeah, I couldn't think of a title. Guys, I sat there and stared at the screen for like three minutes trying to think of a title. So I just put something up that's clickbait. And it's sort of remotely related to what we're going to do today. That's about it. All right, so we don't have a relic character for today. I talk all the time about having 3 levels of account building, right? Level 1 is your relic character that you're working on. Level 2 is all of the other gear that you're going to apply to the good characters that you're building for the next journey in relics. And then the 3rd tier is farming stars and whatever's left over. So in this case, we got Biston that we need to promote. So we'll take that right away. Then we have Jin Urso, and she's got the upgrade button lit. So before we use this gear anywhere else, we're going to press this. Now we've got another Gear 12 character. So when we're done with Mon Mothma, we've got the next target. Radis is lit up. Yeah, we don't want to... do we want to use Kairos? We'll be able to farm up 1 Cairo by next week. This is his 3 Cairo level. So we're going to do 1 Cairo, lock it down. We'll do some of this other gear. Get that locked down. Okay. That may have been a mistake. Because Hera's going to need this. We'll be able to get these Mark 6 detonators out of the shop, though. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. This takes a Carbanti. We only have 1 Carbanti left. We used the other one on that Gen Urso upgrade for a stun gun. So out of all the characters that we have, where does this Carbanti go? Where is our one best Carbanti for the week? Well. Is this a Carbanti that we need here? No, that's a... We'll take this upgrade on Dash. And I think this looks like a pretty free gear tier for him. That's really free. Holy cow. Easy. Alright. Oh wow, the next gear tier is all Carbantis. Yuck. Or Kairos. It's all Kairos. Alright. Well. What does Biston need? Stun cuffs, stun gun. He's not even upgradable because of this, right? Yeah, that's preventing him. Maybe Bosk. He needs 1 Carbanti for this level, right? We're gonna spend the Carbanti on Bosk. Get 1 more gear tier down here. Then we're gonna go back to Hera and we're gonna lock down some pieces here. Okay. Then we're just going to need a bunch of these Mark 5 and 6 detonators. We should probably put some decent mods on her. She's getting to the point where she's actually not horrible. Okay. All right. We also need to take a look back at this bounty hunter event. I don't know that we've got enough to get Chewbacca unlocked yet. Still need a little bit more there. Okay, and then let's see if there's anything left over that's delicious for us to click buttons on. Spend some money on promotions. Grief Karga gets the 7 stars. I don't see anything else that looks all that appealing right now. Maybe Newt? Saj. Saj is done. Get her finished out. IG88, get a promotion there. Going through my money fast. Old Ben. He's not done yet. We still need his 7th star. Barris is done. Free up some stuff for the shard shop there. Alright, let's take a look at this Newt. What's Newt consuming on this upgrade level here? Mark 3 comlinks. I have some of those. It's not horrible. Alright. We're going into 3v3s, so maybe we need Newt Gunray for something in 3v3s. We'll add some more levels to him. And then let's think about modding him. Do a little bit of mod work. What kind of team could we build with Newt and Grievous? Like Newt, Grievous, and a tank or something? 8 speed, 6 speed. Ooh, this is horrible. 16. Wow. Look at this. I am out of mods. Okay. I'll take that one up. We'll look for an alternate here. 10 speed on a green mod. We can upgrade that. We can't upgrade that. We have to go generate money just to make a mod here. I know somebody's going to tell me to just select all, but man, I've seen too many horror stories from people that use select all. Sold their whole mod inventory. Don't want to be that guy. And then we're going to sell all these gray mods. Get them out of here. We don't want these. Circles, diamonds, and squares can go away. I need cash. Alright, come on. That's a lot of mods. It's fantastic for money, but didn't realize I had this many built up. Okay. Revenue. Boring stream watching me select mods. Got 1.3 million just from selling mods already. That's not bad. Wow, there's really a lot. Wow. I feel like I've selected more mods already than my entire mod inventory. I'm constantly running out of space. All right, we got some money back in the bank. We'll upgrade this. We'll hit this with a slice. Oh, oops. 10 speed is good. We'll slice it twice. If we can get it to hit speed, there we go. We're still interested. Let's see. Nope, but purple at 14 is still good. Yeah, that's really at the bottom of what I'd 6 dot. So maybe someday I'll 6 dot that. 5 speed purple, that's pretty awful, but take it. Potency with defense, that's pretty awful. It's got 9 speed on it though, it's better than nothing. Health, offense, tenacity, crit chance, this is okay. Alright. How fast is Newt now? 226. Blazing speed. Let's go take a look at Harrison Dula. I'm definitely able to generate characters faster than I'm able to effectively mod them. That seems to be true for sure. Oh, these aren't bad. 14 speed. Not Generso. Harris and Dula. Click their own character. I was going to say, those mods don't look too bad. Okay, what do we want from Sindula? Also just speed? Let's give her a damage build. Just for funsies. See if I've got enough of these things to make a character have crit damage. Ooh, look at this. Crit damage. No speed at all. 0 speed. Oof. I don't really farm crit damage mods, so these have all come from some kind of event or something. Alright, and then what else? She's got a debuff on her basic, right? So potency's not horrible. There's a potency mod with no speed. Oof. Alright, she's a crit damage character now. Look at her. She won't be able to die in the Radis setup, so this might be foolish, but got a little bit of speed on her, got her hitting a little bit harder. These two mods have no speed at all, so that'll have to be fixed someday. But these mods are, you know, at least have some speed on them. Alright, she's no longer completely horrible. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Lemon says he's 2 strikes down because he doesn't have time to collect the energy, and the guild reset is the worst possible time. Oh man, your reset time is... I hate that, like, twice a year limit. It's ridiculous because if you accidentally mess up your reset time and you don't have any more resets left, you're stuck with it for like, 8 months or whenever you get another reset. It's ridiculous. I think you can send something in to, send a customer service message. If you've accidentally set your reset time to really the wrong time, you can tell them that mistakes were made and that you need their help to reset it. I think they will help you reset it. But man, it stinks. Key slip and end up at 1,500 instead of 500 or whatever you thought you were putting in. Kyber Soze, any thoughts on if you'll farm attenuators right away to max out your best mods? Or just let those come naturally and stick to the system of building inventory? So Kyber Soze, it's all statistics, right? And we can calculate the probability that the attenuators are going to do something good for us. So if you look at your mods, I don't see why you would use an attenuator, except if you had a mod like this, where you said, okay, let's sort by speed and let's go with every mod that we can find, and we'll just go to the top. Try to find some good examples. So let's say you looked at this and you rolled these 2 rolls in protection and you thought, man, this is, if that was anything but protection, this would be an even better mod. And then you try to, re-roll that stat and make it better. Or here you've got flat health, maybe you try to re-roll that flat health. If you go to a mod that has no speed on it, let's see if we can find it. So it's gonna be a while before we see a mod with no speed. 7 speed, 6 speed. All right, so maybe now we're down into mods that don't have speed. So 4 speed still. Okay. So let's say you had a mod like this. Flat offense, crit chance, potency. And if you could have either speed or percent offense instead of this health. And maybe you would want to, tweak that. How many mods do you really have that fall into that category, that they're so good you would want to waste a resource on trying to fix them? Honestly, the only thing I can think is a mod where, like this, where you've got a tenacity mod and you rolled a bunch of tenacity, or a potency mod where you rolled a bunch of potency, and you keep those even with 0 speed, just because, usually when you're looking for a tenacity set, you just you want to maximize your tenacity. So then you might go in here and re-roll some of these. But I don't see the attenuators being something that's going to, for a well-developed account where you've been playing for years and you got tons of stuff that you wish you had a speed roll on, yeah, maybe it's a lot more desirable. But I have to see. I have to compare like how much resources it's going to take to do that versus how much resources it would take to just build a new mod. You sell gray triangles too? No, absolutely not. Now that they're equalizing the chances, well, as far as I know, the equalization hasn't come through yet. When the equalization comes through, I may sell all gray mods. I mean, for most accounts, you're behind on triangles anyway, right? Triangles and crosses, you always need more of those. So I'll probably stick with the same strategy for a while until we see how the statistics work out. I moved from the West Coast to East Coast and my reset doesn't work anymore. Oh, man. I asked and they were classic CG. Oh, man. It wouldn't help you? That's too bad. What is an attenuator? Oh, it's it's in the description of new stuff that they're bringing to the game. They're talking about mod changes. An attenuator is basically allow you to, once a mod is 6 dots, I think it only applies to 6 dot mods. You basically use the attenuator and you can re-roll 1 out of the 4 stats and try to re-roll it into a different stat. So basically trying to get speed onto a mod that doesn't have speed, or perfect a mod that's got 3 good stat lines and maybe just needs a good 4th stat line, or could improve. I think that's what you're going to use it for more. Mods that are already fantastic, and you just attenuate like one bad stat, where they have flat defense or, you know, flat protection or some garbage that you don't want, trying to get a better stat. I think that's going to be much more useful than trying to hit speed on a mod that doesn't have speed. Although if you had something that had like 5 rolls and flat protection, and you managed to 5 roll it to speed, that would be pretty fantastic. They can also change a roll. It can take a roll out of one stat and put it into another. It can also take a roll out of a stat and put it into another. So if you get 4 hits on speed, you could take a roll out of a stat and put it into... What? Are you sure, Blackbird? I didn't read that to be the case. But if you can just like take this tenacity roll and stuff it down into speed, that's insane. Look at the timestamp. It's definitely the case. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow, that's pretty fantastic then. It's random which stat it goes to. It's random which stat it goes to. With a 1 1/3 chance of getting what you want. So yeah, I mean, it's I imagine, you know, I imagine it's going to be rare enough that you're not going to get what you want out of it, right? It's one of those things where you got 17 mods you'd like to do that too, and you're going to get enough to do like 2 mods worth. So again, we'll have to wait and see. But if you can reroll like this last defense stat into something, I feel like you can reroll stats as part of it. But you're saying you could just take this 2, reroll it into that. All right. Once it comes out, once it's actually in the game, we will figure out what kind of efficiency we can get out of that system. We will definitely look for efficient ways to deal with that. Tristan Bond says, would you change anything about the early game of Obticeo? Yeah. We definitely change a few things. If you go back and you watch the 6-month review, that's the place where I talk about a lot of stuff. So week 26, go back and look for week 26. And basically, what I would do differently, I would get the troopers sooner, and I would invest in the Padme team instead of the Shakti clones. So this full relic team, I wish instead that I would have made a full relic Shakti clone team. I mean Padme team instead of the Shakti clone team. All right, so let's take a look at our commitment to Shakti here. Let's put at least 1 more relic level onto her. Get her to 6. Bunch more health. Then let's take a look at Echo or Arc Trooper. I don't know if Rex needs to go up relic levels from where he's at. We got Rex pretty fast now. He's 301. We could 6-dot this mod. Take him to 17 speed. Don't have enough to try to slice it. Gets him to 302, right? Yep. Out of these clones, guys, so we put 6 on the Arc Trooper. He's a good damage dealer. We put 7 on 5s because he's going to sacrifice himself at some point. Should I go with Relic 7 on the Arc Trooper, or what do you guys think? I think mistakes were made. I didn't put my Zetas on Shock T, and I ran myself out of money. So we may have to run around and do our farming routine here real quick to generate some money to do the Shock T Zetas. But what do you think, guys? What, from your experience, what's the very best clone to invest more relic levels in if we do that? R7 for shock helps Cam, but need more Zetas. R7 on shock because she's needed for JMK. I beat Cam clones with R5 clones and Relic 8 shock. Relic 7 on shock T. 7 for Arc helps him Cam mission. But you think the best thing we could do is Relic the Shock T, huh? Arc is the main damage dealer. Shock and Arc. Yeah. Yeah, we invested in 6 in Arc Trooper already. You also need Arc for Lord Vader. Yeah, I think this account is a ways away from Lord Vader. Like a couple years probably. I mean, if I build Profundity in JML, that's almost a year of play on this account. So it's crazy how long it's going to take even before I get to my next journey. You don't reroll stats? You just reallocate slices. Okay, I had that wrong then. I apologize. I apologize, guys. I misunderstood it. I thought you got to. So you're saying you just reallocate the slices? I thought you re-rolled the stat. Reallocating slices is pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely have opportunities to clean up some of the mods that you. I need that bad on my Loquitur account because there are so many mods on that account where I got 4 speed rolls and couldn't finish out the 5th. So trying to re-roll some of those mods into speed would be fantastic. Fantastic. You can do both, says Darth Venom. All right, now we get somebody saying we can do both. All right, get some money out of here, right? Yeah, there's 500,000 credits. That should be enough for us to go in and put some Zetas onto Shock T. We want her leadership. Okay. I think we want heightened reflexes too. We've already got 5s. And you're telling me Shock T, if I'm going to invest in relics, Shock is the one. I think I'm going to leave her at 6 for right now. Although I feel like I'm going to have to take her to 7 just because I don't have the mods for it. This is pretty awful. Protection there, health there. Offense there that we're probably going to want to be health on her, right? .20 speed isn't bad. Yeah, so our speed is pretty lame. We got her at 312. Yeah, that's just not enough health, right? Oof. Even at Relic 7, we're probably not much better off. Okay, I'm going to hold off on that for right now. You know what? Probably just need to do it. Probably just need to close my eyes and click this stupid button. Alright, there we go. Done. Upgrade. Don't think. Do. Alright, where does that put us? 69 on health and 61. 130 total. Still probably want the cross to be health if we can get it, I think. You definitely need to remod for the cam mission anyway. Well, I got bad news for y'all. These are the best mods I have in the entire account. The account's only 9 months old. And for sure, Rex and Shock T have 2 of the best mod sets I have in the entire account. Echo, an Arc, I could probably do Vader mods on Arc or something like that. I think Vader's mods are a little bit better than Arc's mods. But yeah, Shock T and Rex, they're literally as good as they're going to get because it's all I got. I don't have anything better. That's all I got. R5 shock has been enough for me. Just got to focus down those health sets. Health. I'm not going to farm health mods. I'm not going to farm health mods ever. Health mods are useless. Defense mods. Defense sets are better. You got to do the best you can with what you got. I mean, there's nothing else to say but that, right? So if I use the best mods I have, then there are no better mods to be had. This is offense or speed and potency. Yeah, I think I want offense on Arc Trooper, right? Dark Troopers mods aren't good either. Spy, Gideon. I mean, Gideon's fast, but he doesn't have anything better than any of these other characters. Yeah, those characters are about as good as they're going to get with the mods that I have right now. I mean, I don't feel like my mods are bad. For 9 months, I mean, we've got some 3 characters over 100 already. He's close to 100. No, 273. He's not very close to 100. Never mind. What? Well, we got 3 characters over 100, and Gideon's real fast. We've got him up to 369 now. 369 on Gideon. So basically, every premium speed mod I have is currently on Gideon. 24, 21, 26, 25, 24. So we've got all 5-roll speed mods on Gideon. But okay, so we've made a new commitment to the Shock T clones. We've got Zetas on Shock. We've got Relic 7 on Shock. Are there any of these other Zetas that are absolutely critical? Arc Trooper. Do we need him for the... when he attacks out of turn? Echo when an enemy evades an attack. Rex. Maybe we need Rex's Zeta? Do we need Rex's Zeta on here? Kyber Soze watched the video again at the 940 mark. He said the stats will never change, just reallocate slices. And then he changes the stats. Kyber says it's just a graphic rolling between the possible stats already existing on that example mod. What is better, one extremely fast character or 2 or 3 pretty fast characters? Depends on what you want. I mean, with the troopers, I just want to go first. I just want to guarantee that when I want to go first, I go first, and that is it. So a 369 is acting at 389. I can outrun ZAM bounty hunter teams. I can outrun gas teams. I can outrun pretty much anything I want to outrun. So I like to have one character like that, whether it's Moff Gideon or like a Hermit Yoda to get your Jedi Knight Luke team running. Whatever it is, I think, you know, sometimes there is one character that really, the more speed you're willing to commit to it, the better off you are. Echo is considered the worst one. Rex Zeta is nice to lower the cooldowns on Arc and Echo. It's nice, but not necessary. Okay. What's the Fives has 2 Zetas, right? What's the other one on Fives? Is that something that I need? 15% turn meter whenever another trooper takes damage. But he most often just sacrifices himself, right? So he just leaps under the bus and that's it. Do we need that one on Fives? Because Rex is going to hang around, right? Rex, we need Rex hanging around. Thing is, you'll be faster than 98% of the teams with a 340, 350 speed Gideon anyway. And from what I've seen, beating gas with Imperial Troopers is a coin flip. No, you use Gideon with a bounty hunter team to beat gas. So you use the Aura Singh bounty hunter team with 4 bounty hunters, and the 5th is Moff Gideon. It's yeah, it's something that I'm thinking about building on this account. But yeah, I don't know. I like having an insanely fast Gideon, and then I can, you know, use that in Conquest and whatever. 5-second Zeta really shines under gas. Oh, right, because then 5s will hang around for much longer. Gotcha. Okay. All right, so Let's move over to ships now, see what we can do with ships. We probably got some ship currency somewhere. Pistons U-Wing still needs levels. We got this Chimera up on favorites. I'm not sure I really want to invest more in Chimera. TIE Advanced. We're going to go ahead and grab the star on that. Might as well. We've never leveled the skills on the ship. Wow. We'll take up all the skills that don't need ship omegas. And then we'll level up the ship and let's see, 1.4, yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna need to level it someday. %, turn meter gain at the start of battle, the TIE interceptor thing. We're typically going to use this as a starting ship. I really don't want to waste materials on the reinforce for this. So we'll leave that alone for now. Ghost. Spend $1 million getting Ghost. 7 stars. Get Phantom to 7 stars. All right, check that out. And probably should put this up on favorites at some point. Same with the IG, put it on favorites so that we see it. Let's go back up top. Work on that Pistons U-Wing. Throw the rest of our credits into levels, which is 1 level. Nice. We can do A level. And then all of our shipbuilding materials are gone. Take one last spin through characters just to see if there's anything else. Gotta build Zam someday. I think I've got 19 Omicron materials. So we're real close. Yeah, 19. We're real close to getting another Omicron. I feel like I pretty much have to put that on Radis, though. Because if we're going to be building this Radis for profundity anyway, I feel kind of obligated to go ahead and use that as the next Omicron. Get that up and running as a team for us in GAC. All right, let's take a look at our 3v3 teams here. We need to figure something out for Grievous. Let's see, we got Padme, Shakti's here, Troopers here, Akbar with a couple things, Grievous with 2 bots. BB-8 trying to speed things up. Where is it? Nope. It's over here. Droid allies gain 8% for each droid ally, so that's online. But do we want to do something different with this team? Because I don't think I've got Newt in here anywhere. Maybe put Newt in here? Put Newton there like that. Yeah. Not great. Just trying to spread things out. Can you do Chimera event now for 7 stars? I think I still need Chopper or something. Yeah, I think one of my Phoenix is not adequate. I haven't had the motivation to go 7-star yet. Yeah, Chopper. I need to buy a few more shards of Chopper before I can 7-star Thrawn. Okay. Palpatine. I mean, we could, in theory, put the Zeta on him. Might be a good use of a Zeta. Alright, so we got a Qui-Gon team. Vader, Geos, clones, Mon Mothma, troopers, crew with Han Solo in there, Fin Poe, kind of a rebel team here, Night Sisters. Yeah. It's just stuff. It's awful. I've got a Wat Tambor in here too. But he's not doing much. Not in a team. All right, let's go look at our defenses. See if we need to change something for Grand Arena. The defenses that we had set last time. We'll leave the Malevolence on defense. Upgraded to a Relic team with the Relic on Grievous. Couple teams here. And then, yeah, we actually put some decent stuff on the back wall. Because we expect them to break through. Okay, I don't think there's anything different that I really want to do here. I don't think there's any of that that's so good that I want to take it on offense. Maybe take these Geos on offense. I could put them on Mothma team here, but it's good against... You know what? I could put the Iden team here. What if I put Iden here instead? I mean, I don't think people will have a problem beating it. But at least it's a speed bump. Yeah, maybe if an opponent doesn't know what they're doing, maybe they get caught by it. So we'll swap out the Geos for Iden. It gives us a little flexibility. Gives us the Brute Alpha on offense. We're always lacking a dark side pre-taunt tank. So Brute Alpha may just end up going in another team somewhere as a tank if I need him. So we'll do that. I thought you just needed ships at 7 stars. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Thrawn. You're talking about the Chimera ship. Okay. Guess I'm misreading things. Yeah, so the Chimera should just be ships. Looks like the requirement is 7-star rebel ships, just generically. So I could probably finish the Chimera out to 7 stars. Probably can do that. Required mission units cannot be removed. Okay. Cassian's U-Wing is getting big because I got to work on Jin and Cassian both. So my galactic power on this ship is this is better than my Gear 12 bigs now. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Let's get it done. Yeah, no, I was answering a different question. I thought you were talking about getting Thrawn to 7 stars. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a taunt going on. Do damage to everybody. Ooh, Biggs. Getting hit. Alright, reinforce. Call an assist from Biggs. Still no target lock. It's alright though. Looks like we've got enough horsepower to get this done. Boost him up. Trying to get some target lock here. I guess I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Use a skill that has it. All right. This is pretty much over. Bring in more reinforcements. All right. Let's put that under stealth. Some assists, do more target locks. Is your first order strong enough to finish out BB-8? That's a fair question. I haven't really invested much in my first order in a long time, but I do have the Relic Kylo. It's pretty good. It might be that it's good enough just with the Relic Kylo. Alright. This is taking forever. Not as much damage as I'd hoped for out of this team. Okay. Got it. Relic Kylo is probably enough to 7-star BB-8. Probably is. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we've got enough to do the 7-star. It should be. I mean, I've got a Gear 12 Biggs, and my other ships aren't totally horrible. Get Vader out of here as soon as we can, though. No taunt. I think I'm okay with that for right now. Okay, now we really got to get taunt. Alright. Get a reinforce. Yeah, I got Vader out of there. Step 1 complete. Do some debuffs. I feel like we want to kill this interceptor first here. I'm actually going to do a basic. I want to save that heal for Biggs when I need it. Well, guess I'm not going to get the chance. Alright, get the taunt back up. Bring in Wedge. And then we just gotta poke him out here. Oof. That's some serious business right there. Get to the alt here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and heal up. Oh, yeah. Instant destruction. Yeah, we're going to lose that now. Huh. All right, let's see. I'm sure I can beat this if I just give it a few tries, but it seems kind of boring. Continue the journey for BB-8. I did a bunch of these journeys like right after I bought the hyperdrive bundle. Gear 8 Han Millennium Falcon is enough to 7-star the event. Yeah. We'll get there eventually. What do we want? Let's just do a basic over here to get taunt. Hope for some counterattacks. Counterattacks? Anyone? Anyone? Kylo? Anyone? He's dazed now, so he's not going to counterattack anything. Let's just stun the robot. Keep the taunt up. Stun the robot. Get some turn meter if we can. Just do a basic. Get taunt back again. All right, daze is gone. Get some counterattacks, Kylo. There you go, buddy. That's how you do it. All right. Seems pretty straightforward. Stun. Keep taunt. All right. Sure, why not? Stun him. Keep taunt in case I need it. Turn meter if we have advantage. It's not really doing much. All right. 6-star BB-8 achieved. It's a 2-turn stun, so if you refresh it while he's still stunned, you still get the second turn of the stun. Not a total waste. Alright. And 7 stars. And just for fun, I'm going to put it on auto and see if Kylo just basically can do it on auto. Should be fine, right? Target Han and just let it go. Just wait till you have profundity stuff and auto the Chimera event. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Just wait on it. Kylo's stunned. Oh, he's getting some counterattacks. Not dazed this time. Yeah, he likes stunning that robot too. He's like, get stunned. We'll target Vet Smuggler Chewie. Get him out of here real quick. Zalta says good morning. Puts up the sunshine. You guys got any questions? Anything you want to talk about? About the account? About life in general? Swigo? Whatever. Let me know. About to wrap up the stream here. Not much else we can do on the account. Got all the enhancements that we're going to get to characters. Put a couple Zetas on. Gave Shakti a couple more relic levels. about all we're going to be able to do for the night. Have you seen House of the Dragon or Rings of Power? I've seen the Rings of Power. I haven't watched the dragon stuff yet. One last thing we need to do. Got to remember every week we got to come in here and buy our Relic 8 materials. So here we go with our purchase for the week. Puts us at 23. We can now Relic 8 Cassian Andor when he comes up. Have to buy one more set for Relic 8 and a set for Relic 9. So we have 8 more weeks of making those purchases. We've got 7 characters to Relic, which puts us on a 14-week timeline. I have 8 more weeks of purchases to make, so we will have no problem securing enough of those materials for the high relics. We'll be doing fine. Not too much of an issue. If yes, did you enjoy them? Yeah, I mean, I think the Rings of Power is interesting, so if people like Tolkien, you know, Tolkien fans know about the Silmarillion, which is basically Tolkien's Bible of Middle-earth. And it's interesting how they're trying to dance around what they want to do with the creation of the rings and still stay in line with the history out of the Silmarillion. So it's interesting to see how they're trying to you know, to work with that and keep the Silmarillion as canon. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. After seeing Executor, what direction would you go? There's just too many reasons to work on JML. Jedi Master Luke is, you know, the premier character for light side territory battles. Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Luke. Just a lot of good teams you can get out of that. Profundity Journey. So no matter what, if you have a Dark Side Galactic Legend and the Executor, I would for sure build a light side Galactic Legend to balance that out. If you don't want JML, you can do JMK, you can do Rey, whatever you want to do. But I would definitely look to a light side GL to balance the account out. Nice, it says, yeah, got to see how they work around with the rights that they don't have. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, right? Because it's a different studio, so they can't reuse any of the footage from the actual Lord of the Rings movies that have already been made. So I don't think they have a problem with it lore-wise. They just can't reuse any of the actual film footage. Yeah. Van Ward says, was afraid you would say that. I mean, if you don't like JML, Van Ward, just the Rey journey is easy. Compared to a lot of the other journeys, it's really not that bad. You know? SLKR and Rey are the oldest GL journeys. They're the easiest, the least amount of relic commitment that you got. So you could do that instead. But I would definitely do a light side GL. What is the best final ship fleet? Well, right now it looks like Executor and Profundity are on equal footing, and it looks like either one of those is the final endgame fleet. And it looks like Executor might be better on defense. Profundity might be a little bit better on offense. They may tweak the AI as we go forward to make Profundity a little better on defense, but the Profundity AI is could use help. Yeah, that's what I'll say. My experience is pretty limited so far, but that's what I've seen. All light side lead to Ewoks in some way. Can you 7-star the Wampa yet? I'm very close on Wampa. Where are we at on Wampa? 90. 90 out of 100. So I need 2,700. I've only got 1,200. So the next event, the next Dark Side GOTB Wampa will be done. We'll start working on Hermit Yoda. Chugging along. We do want to save a little bit though, and I need to catch up on Biston's U-Wing. So I am going to make some purchases out of here on Biston's U-Wing to make sure that we keep on track with our profundity journey, because we do need this guy to 7 stars as well. So it's going to delay my Wampa and my Hermit Yoda by just a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too much of a delay. I'll probably only spend like maybe 10 purchases out of here. If I could get like 40, 50 shards caught up on this, would be fine. So that would be what, total of 4,000. That's like 15 character shards. I'm delaying my journey on these characters by 15 character shards. I don't mind that. Not too big of a deal. I'll get that figured out and caught up. Thoughts on which GL is best to farm first? SLKR is the best to farm first if you're selfish. If you just want your account to be good, SLKR is the best, easiest first journey by far. If you want to be a fantastic guild, if you want to be in a great guild, JML is the best to build first. His journey is pretty clunky. It's hard for a new account to get JML going because of the Hermit Yoda and Wampa. And they take about 16 to 18 months to finish out. So let's say you're really good and you get in a good guild and you can finish out Wampa and Hermit Yoda in 14 months. You'll get all the characters relic that you need, and you'll just be waiting on Jedi Knight Luke. So that's the problem with JML as your first GL. He's too clunky. So if you're going to build JML as your first Galactic Legend, then at least the idea that I had on the Obticeo account was to go into gas and then go from gas into JML. But gas also requires Get 1. And when you look at gas and Hermit Yoda and Wampa, all three, it starts to get pretty intimidating. And that's why when the Profundity Journey came out, I said, yeah, I'm going to jump on this thing, because if I do the Profundity Journey before JML, then I'm giving myself time to get that Hermit Yoda and that Wampa finished out, and I can go from Profundity into JML. And at about a year and a half, I'll have JML and Profundity both. So that's kind of how I looked at it. And JML is, again, he's the premier guild-based GL for Lightside Geo. I imagine he and his teams are going to do well in the new territory battle as well. So if he continues to hold his own in territory battles, then he's the best one for that. C is probably the best journey in terms of just like general account utility. But man, C is just like, to me, in such a bad place right now. He's just, you get a bunch of good stuff. You build troopers, you build some Sith, you build, you can, even the Royal Guard's good now. But then you end up with C and it's kind of like, meh, not great. So SLKR, best, easiest journey for a new player. JML if you want to be a good guild player. SLKR is basically the standalone GL. He doesn't need anything and doesn't require anything. I suppose the bounty hunter ships kind of lead to the Executor. Yeah, SLKR into Executor into either Ray or JML. That is like the best route to guarantee good success in hard conquest at 4 million. So SLKR, Executor, and Ray gets you to 4 million GP, gets you good performance in conquest. It's a good journey. you can still build Malevolence, Negotiator, and get Finalizer Fleet and Executor. You can even build the Radis fleet if you really want it. So you can come out with 5 fleets just from that set of journeys. Alrighty, guys. Hey, DL, I can't join your Discord server. Oh, why not? I'll take a look at the link, but it should be no problem for you to join the Discord server. You can send me a... Well, if you can't join the server, I don't know if you could send me a chat. I don't know how to fix that. I'll check the link and make sure the link is working, but otherwise, I don't know how to help you join Discord. I was in, but then I got kicked and I can't rejoin. Well, I'll talk to the moderators. If one of the moderators kicked you off, maybe there was a reason. Alex, can you send me a message in Discord? Like, not in the channel, but just like a straight DM. Hopefully you can. I'll talk to the moderators. I'll see what I can do for you. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. That's all we can do with the account for this evening. Hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. I would appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to know when I'm online in the future. And join us on the Discord. Unless you get kicked out for some reason. No, we got a good Discord community, and I hope to see all you guys over there. Thanks a lot for watching. And I will see you in the next Holocron.